Hello everyone, this is Alicia Young from Creative Works by Alicia. This is the second item I wanted to show you in my short series on quick and easy craft fair items that you can make for your craft fair or craft show. This is something that I came up with, and it's really quick and easy, and I think it's a good seller. I think it will be a good seller. For this one, I just used the one package of the instant Nescafe coffee with a little the Snickerdoodle waffle cookies with the caramel inside. This is the Snickerdoodle flavor, and I this was I used everything. I used the black paper is scrapped, the still scrap pieces that I'm using. I colored the coffee mug on some scrap white paper. The other paper that I have behind it, this feature paper, that's also from a paper, a 6x6 paper pad that I've had probably for, I don't even know how long I've had it. That's how long I've had it. I cut part of a doily and put under it. I think I purchased a pack of doilies from Temu about maybe 2 years ago. And here's the other half of the doily up here on top. I stamped another coffee cup to decorate the top part. I used some coffee beans and then the stamp but first coffee. The coffee beans, I did get those pretty recently. I want to say I bought those earlier this year. Um, I want to say from Amazon, but I'm not really sure. I'd have to look that up. But overall, I don't have much invested in this. And I've made, I made a couple of them. Like I said, everything is from scrap papers. The only thing that I bought within the last, really within the last month are the cookies. I did buy those within the last month. The coffee packets, I purchased those. I want to say it was either last year, the end of last year, or it was the beginning of this year that I purchased the coffee packets. So I had, but everything else mostly in the coffee beans, I think those are this year, but everything else was from my stash. I think I priced up everything as far as the money spent, and I want to say sorry for moving my phone around like this. I was trying to find my paper that I had everything written on. Sorry for not being prepared. The coffee, the coffee packets here, the Nescafe coffee packets, I purchased those off Amazon, and for $12.99, I received 12 boxes, 84 packets altogether. So it was $12.99 for all 12 boxes, and it came out to like 84 packets. So that comes out to about, roughly my cost of 15 cents for each packet. The Stroop waffles, I purchased those, like I said, within the last month, I believe. Those were $13.99 for a box of 32 of these. So that works out to about maybe 44 cents each. So really, when you factor in that I'm using just scrap pieces of paper and from my stash. And the other things I did have, there's nothing in here that I made that I had to buy within the last, week or two. Except for the cookies, like I said, I did buy those. I want to say I bought those last month in July sometime. But other than that, everything else I pretty much had here at the house. And this is just another way I'm showing that you can take something, and I believe, you let me know, but I believe it's packaged nicely. I have it decorated simply, but it's nice, I believe. I didn't decorate the back of it. That's where I will put my price tag. I'm thinking since my cost into this is probably about between 87 cents and maybe 92 cents or something. I'm thinking for this, I'm probably going to charge maybe $2 for these. I thought about maybe going 250, but I think $2. Let me know what you think. But I'm thinking $2. I had thought about maybe including a little spoon with it. But once you start including other things like spoon or creamer packets or something like that, then you have to go up in the cost. And my thought is, when I'm at a craft show, it's just me. It's just a personal thing. I've been going to craft shows and participating in craft shows since I was a teenager. And I remember being, like in my early 20s, or, being, not having much money. And for the holidays or somebody's birthday, I always wanted to give them a little something that, I thought was nice that they would appreciate. But, I didn't have much money. So, I would think something like this, maybe it's like, it's 5 or 6 secretaries or 5 or 6 people at your doctor's office, and maybe it's, for the holiday, or even just to say thank you. You appreciate, that when you go there, everybody's so nice and kind, and you want to give them a little something. But you know you don't really want to break the bank. So to me, $2 is nice. You're not going way out there, and it's just something to give somebody and say, I'm thinking about you, or I appreciate you. Even this is something nice if you want to leave something, even as a holiday gift for maybe your mailman. Usually I'll leave like a package of the popcorn, and I'll have a decorative wrapper on it. But this is nice. You can even take and you can tape a gift card to the back if you wanted to, or not. You can just leave something like this, because I just think it's the thought that counts. And I think when you give somebody something and it shows something that was made with, I mean, to me, this doesn't look like anything that somebody threw together. It looks like it was made with love and care. And I tried to take my time with each of them. You don't want to spend 6 hours on something and then put a whole lot of things in there, and then say, okay, well, I'm gonna sell this for $10 because it took me 2 hours and I have eight things in them. I mean, because there are all people that come to the craft shows. I have a lot of men that come to my table and look. Maybe this is something that a person may want to give. A guy might want to give one of his co-workers, maybe his secretary. Maybe he just sees he wants to get something for the women in the office. Just get everybody a little something. When I was working, there was a co-worker who used to always get a $2 lottery card, and then he would go to the dollar store and get like a little stuffed animal, and he would tape the lottery card to the stuffed animal. So in fact, he was spending, because back then the dollar store was still the dollar store, so he was in fact spending $3, but it was just a little something. So this is I think that's what craft shows are about. You just want to get a little something. And this is my quick and easy make. So let me know what you think. Bye.